Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Juba National Stadium. It is, of course, a mouth-watering game in the South Sudan Premier League, proudly brought to you by MTN South Sudan. For those that have been on this particular live stream for the last couple of minutes, it's an opportunity for youngsters to get an equalizer in this particular game. While assistant referee has other plans and holds that particular attack. Of course, it's given away as an offside. Tango James Ted sends a low one down the right. BENTIU City looking for the second of the game. Can he beat his man? Opportunity still, but finally dispossessed. And now Youngsters FC of Torrid are trying to break out. They are already a goal down. As Great sends one down the left. What can he do? A long one into the area, but of course goes all the way through to the goalkeeper for Youngsters FC of Torrid. In case you are on this very particular channel and platform for the very first time, make sure you subscribe and let your friends and family know. Long one, but of course taken away by the goalkeeper. Yes, make sure your friends and family know about this very particular initiative. We broadcast to you games in the MTN South Sudan Premier League each and every single day, trying to make sure you are updated and entertained in regards to football development in South Sudan. Action, Youngsters FC of Torrid with possession beautifully dinked in, but of course taken care of. Not very far from danger. It's a back pass and a long clearance from the goalkeeper. Well, Youngsters FC of Torrid are putting on orange with black shorts. Game has to be halted because the player is down and probably in pain as well. If we're looking at the players that are starting for both of the teams right here, Youngsters FC of Torrid have a goalkeeper in the names of Sebit Lino Solomon, donning shirt number 92. Quite bulk right there. But of course, they do have other players like Solomon Joseph Lino, donning shirt number 15. They have Thomas Lokol Michael, donning shirt number 7. They do have Emmanuel Tawongo Luka, donning shirt number 4. There is Maluk Gawech Banping, donning shirt number 17. There's Ladu Pellegrino Atatisio. I think he's definitely one of those players that the team counts on very much. He's been quite impressive for the team. They've not been getting the results, but he's been on the score sheet a couple of times. Yes, that is the man right there, Pellegrino. They do have as well John Salah Lokok, donning shirt number 23, the captain of the team. That's James Joseph Saturino. Yeah, they do have Ojok Julius Romeo and Nelson Akim Stephen. That's Youngsters FC of Torrid. Now here comes BENTIU City. What can they do? Trying to build pressure in the final third. Beautifully done by Great. Sends one down to the left. A long one. Beautifully controlled using his chest. And Youngsters FC of Torrid building up from the back. He hesitated, second guessed that very particular move. And of course got dispossessed. Now here comes BENTIU City. What can they do? Two sides that have really been struggling since the beginning of the season. Really trying to see who can be able to endure more and than the other. That was a great initiative. The link-up play was a beautiful one. But of course, the byproduct is what is yet to be reaped. Simply use his back to disregard the attack from Youngsters. Now here's an opportunity for them to break it. Youngsters really not so much of a threat to that is BENTIU City. Dungus finds Ted. Ted beats his man. Tango sends it back home. BENTIU City. Tango James. James takes a long one. Deflected. Taken control of easily. It's a long one up front looking for Tango James. But of course there's a deflection. Goes out of play. Throw in for BENTIU City. James there. Easily taken away right there for Youngsters. Not much done with it. An opportunity for a cross. Not so many navy blue shirts in the area for the cross. But of course Tango James beautifully flicks the ball. But Youngsters win possession. How far can they go? Great. Nathaniel donning shirt number 6 right there. And Great donning shirt number 10. I think they have a formidable combination in that midfield for BENTIU City. The team has had its ups and downs, but you can never take away the great chemistry between these two players. Great. Putting on shirt number 10 and Nathaniel putting on shirt number 6. If you're looking for the magician of the team, it's definitely Tango James Ted, the man they signed from Hilal Juba, don shirt number 8, and fancies a bandage on his left hand. Here comes Young Stars, just in the middle of the pitch. They're forced to go back home. Too many Sharks in the middle of the park. It's a long one up front, looking for Pellegrino, deflected. Dugus pushes one up front. Two players, both offside, and they'll simply walk away and let the ball go out of play. Throw in for Young Stars. Taken quickly. What can he do with the ball? Dispossess. This could be dangerous for Young Stars. Opportunity for BENTIU City. Sends the ball into the area. The first touch is a very poor one. And finally cleared out of the danger area for Young Stars FC. A lot of work to do for Young Stars, especially in the back line. Here comes Great. Sends it down the left. Opportunity for a cross for BENTIU City. What can he do? A cross! Taken away by the goalkeeper. BENTIU City simply looking dangerous for Young Stars. And this could be an opportunity for them to get even further away from the danger zone. Right now, there's Nile City sitting rock bottom with only a point out of the possible 15 they have played. That is games. And if you multiply the 15 games by a max of 3 points, that is basically a point out of a possible 45 games. Opportunity for BENTIU City to beat the goalkeeper and make it 2-0. And of course, can he complete? Tango James miss probably the miss of the season. What has Tango James done to himself? Made an impressive run. Simply 2 against 1. He could have made a simple pass. He could have dinked it over the goalkeeper. And he beats the goalkeeper, loses a little bit of control, gains momentum, and simply sends it wide. My goodness, can't believe my eyes. But yes, the score remains 1-0 for BENTIU City. Tango James Ted will continue scratching his head for the next few minutes. Now here comes Young Stars. What can they do? Can he launch a talk? Long one into the area. There's only one orange and probably 4 Sharks there. And they gain momentum with the possession on their side. Here comes Nathaniel. A long one from Great. Can he find his target? Not quite. Deflected. Is a throw in for BENTIU City. Throw in for Young Stars. Attacking quickly. Trying to build momentum. Tango James swings into action. But of course, a long pass back to the goalkeeper. That is Sabit Lino. Young Stars, can they try to settle a little bit and play a bit of football? Can they string at least 4 passes together? That is a story for the gods. Tango James wins possession for BENTIU City. But of course, not used to the marks as Young Stars claim possession right away. Young Stars trying to push on the left, but of course, dispossessed right away. Long one. This could be another opportunity for BENTIU City to get their second goal. Opportunity to get 2-on-1. Passes the ball. Tango James does the goal! Not a goal. Referee says it's an offside. Well, it is going to be a very long day for Tango James. Still 1-0. Absolute drama happening at Juba National Stadium. BENTIU City simply tearing Young Stars apart with their long passes. But of course, failing to convert from close range. Opportunity goes down. It's going to be a free kick. Just at the edge of the box. Inches of the forbidden area. But yes, Young Stars are probably on the safer side because it's not a penalty. But you can never tell because Tango has 2 goals from free kick. Probably yards away from where this current one is at. So yes, it is still a very risky one for Young Stars FC of Torrid. But you think that is far much better than having a penalty? Well, here comes the referee's whistle. Preparation for the wall for youngsters. We'll have around 7 players, while BENTIU City will have 4 players waiting for rebound just at the edge of the penalty area. Meanwhile, Tango, Great, and Nathaniel all standing on the ball. Well, Great steps back. Is he going to take that? You think Tango is warming and might take it. Tango! Taken away by the goalkeeper. Beautiful job done right there. Great free kick. And what a great dive and great save from the goalkeeper. Save it with an amazing work right there. Now here comes Youngsters. It's a long one up front. Beautiful pass, by the way. Carved. Keeps it in play. But of course, it's sent back to the goalkeeper. BENTIU City do not have a lot of work to do at the back. They've been pretty much comfortable, not troubled by Youngsters' attack. Goes out of play. Throw in for Youngsters. Goes all the way through. Now BENTIU City with possession on the left side of the pitch. And here comes another through ball. This could be dangerous yet again for Youngsters. Can he beat his man? Beat his man. But of course, goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for the Youngsters. You could think the teams from BENTIU are simply picking up. Yesterday, Marik went down 2 in the first half, but were able to complete a comeback against Qatar, picking up a very crucial point in that very particular game. It would be really nice for the citizens to pick up points, especially in this very particular game. Here comes Nathaniel. Nathaniel finds Tango Tet. It's a through ball, but of course deflected. Youngsters survive that scare for a minute. Their possession. What can they do? It's a misplaced pass. And BENTIU City have possession. Finds Dungus. Tango comes in, wins it, gives it to Great to Nathaniel. It's a through ball, offside call from the assistant referee. Save it, swings into action, clears, but of course it will still be given back to him. An offside call from the first assistant referee. Started quickly. The captain clears for the side. That is Youngsters. 2 against 1. Their possession. Just inches off the center cycle. Another misplaced pass. BENTIU City with possession. Enjoying it to the max. They're going back home simply. Goes all the way to the goalkeeper. What can he do? Passes down the right. Dingsy one here. Another ball back to the center back. What can he do? Control from Tango. Not an impressive one. Disposes. Opportunity for Youngsters. It's going to be a free kick for Youngsters. Promising build up for them for the very first time. They were able to string together at least 5 passes. 5 progressive passes, you could say. And you could think this could be a start of something beautiful. I mean, settle to football for a minute. Let's see if they can be able to build on this. Is he thinking of going wild on this? Is he trying to shoot at the goal? Well, I think so. Pellegrino! Hit the crossbar! Well, he wasn't really playing. This is the closest Youngsters have gotten close to a scoring. And yes, like I said, the 5 passes they completed is probably going to be some motivation for them to attack BENTIU City. It's a long one right there. Can he keep it in play? Can he keep it in check? An opportunity for a cross. Oh my goodness, goes wide. Goal kick for BENTIU City, and the Youngsters player goes down. An offside call from the assistant referee. An offside call from the assistant referee. Well, youngsters really trying to grow into the game, but of course they will have a little bit of work to do. They have a hill to climb, conceding quite early in the game and being, disorganized very early in the game, settling and being able to convert those chances and get back in is going to be a little bit wild. But here's an opportunity for them to get closer. Disposes right away. BENTIU City. It's a long one, and this could be dangerous for them. It's 2 against 3. Can he keep the ball in play? Can he beat his man? Beats one. Opportunity for a cross. Can he finish? Taken away by the goalkeeper. Beautiful save right there from Sspl Lino. He has really stepped at big time, saving the team on 2 big occasions. And that's what you expect of a goalkeeper, especially in the Premier League. It's a long one. Opportunity for youngsters to get on the score sheet. 2 against 1. Can he beat his man? Can he shoot? Opportunity to finish. Taken away out of the danger zone. That's going to be a throw in for youngsters. Taken quickly. What can he do? Swings in across. Oh my goodness. An offside call from the second assistant referee. And yes, the threat from Turid continues growing, but looks like the BENTIU side is simply absorbing it. They say, you know what? We have all it takes to take off this. Great. Sends it down the left. Dispossessed and kept in play. Youngsters are growing in confidence. They're making runs. They're completing passes. And this is beautiful to watch. Dispossessed. Clearance. Blocked. Throw in for youngsters. It's a long one. What can he do? Dispossessed, but goes out of play. Throw in again for youngsters. Short throw. Kept in play. They still maintain. That is the possession. And finally dispossessed. This could be dangerous. It's a long one. But of course finds orange shots. 3 against 1. Outnumbered. And they continue to maintain. That is the possession. Beating 1, beating 2. Youngsters with opportunity. Can he shoot? Punched away by the goalkeeper. And cleared from danger. Kept in play. BENTIU City swiftly getting out of the danger zone. Completely not out, but maintaining it. Taken away. Youngsters. What can they do? Opportunity to get an equalizer. Hits the ball on the side of the boot. Goes out wide. Goal kick for BENTIU City. It's really very beautiful to watch. Taken away. Youngsters. Like I said, build up. Impressive. Confidence levels increasing. Shot! Goes inches wide again. Goal kick for BENTIU City. This is definitely going to be one of those very underrated games on the card, but definitely very entertaining on the pitch. The last few minutes are nothing short of an entertaining testimony. I am definitely loving every single piece of the pass and ball play right here from the Juba National Stadium. It's going to be a water break, and action will continue shortly. Well, action back underway after the water break. You'd think some of these players should have hydrated enough, and now you should expect nothing short of entertainment. Probably until the end of first half, it is still a 1-0 lead for BENTIU City. Youngsters started off very, very scrappy, and you think they have been able to grow into the game in the last few minutes. You could only hope, especially if you're a fan, that they continue to maintain the same momentum, keep their heads cool, and play the ball. Probably get an equalizer before the end of first half. It's a long delivery into the area, 2 against 1, and offside call from the assistant referee. Yes, like I was saying, if you are a fan, you could simply hope for the team to grow in confidence and be able to maintain the momentum at which they are able to pass the ball around and make those, passes, especially through the midfield. They have been really, really able to break through. That is Athok Koang, during shot number 8. I think he has been very, very impressive, especially in the middle of the park. Dangerous, but taken away by a goalkeeper, Savit. Despite conceding, I think he has been the most standout player for both teams right now. Yes, I think he has been really, really a very huge standout. Well, of course, BENTIU City, beautiful control from that is great. Nathaniel puts it down, sends it down the left. I would say there's a whole lot of work to do, especially on the left. BENTIU City have been getting the loopholes, but I've not really utilized any of those to the max. Throw in for Young Stars. Second quickly. They have the numbers up front. Only 3 at the back. Open space in the center cycle. And the long one. Could be an opportunity. Can he make that long pass into the area? Beat his man. But of course, keeps his head cool. He has a long delivery. Over his player. And BENTIU City will have total control over that. It's a throw in for BENTIU City. What can they do? A lot of space. And BENTIU City, through great, trying to break the barriers and reduce on the pressure, but taken away immediately for Young Stars. 1, 2, 3 passes kept in play. What can he do? This could be dangerous for BENTIU City. Can he shoot? Taken away by the goalkeeper. Beautiful work right there. Beautifully executed from the goalkeeper. He didn't try to cool the ball. He simply went in one time and picked it up. Long delivery. Sent back just around the center cycle. BENTIU City are now going to be on the run. Instead of opportunity for Young Stars. Can he make that deep? Oh, taken away by the goalkeeper. But I think the build-up was nice. But getting into the final third was lacking. They need that cutting edge to be able to threaten, that is BENTIU City, and probably squeeze something out of every opportunity they get. It's a long delivery. And the man is in there. Opportunity for a second goal. What can they do? A tango! Punched away by the goalkeeper yet again. Sarit Lino is the name, ladies and gentlemen. You need to remember that. What a day he's having in office for the team from Torit. It's a beautiful pass right there. This could be dangerous. But of course, calmly takes care of it. Kept in play. What can they do? Young Stars looking for something juicy cross right there, but taken away. An opportunity for goal number 2. An opportunity for goal number 2. Oh my goodness, you can never take it away from him. Sspl steps out big and simply picks it up. That is basically 3 out of 3 one-on-one situations, and he has been able to step up. And opportunity for youngsters. Can he get the taken away by the goalkeeper? What a game we are having right here at Juba National Stadium. Long one. This could be dangerous yet again. An offside call from the first assistant referee. But yes, should youngsters not open their eyes, I think BENTIU City is definitely going to hurt them on the long balls and the counter. Precisely, they have been able to do much with the ball, but not really kept their eyes open for the small gaps and the long balls. Well, thanks to the goalkeeper, Sspl, he has been able to save them on every occasion when one has been launched. But for how long? That is the question. Youngsters through Kwang. Kwang's delivery goes out of play. Throw in for BENTIU City. A fight for the ball. Tango wins it. The captain, that's Dungus, he scored offside. Ball got Nyai. Tango James have all had incredible opportunities for BENTIU City. One-on-one to be precise. And Lino Sevit has really been stepping up big time to win all those tussles right there. Dungus is beaten. Youngsters trying to build up. Nice one. Free kick. And that should be a yellow card. Yes, Great receives the first yellow card of the game. Gabriel Guem has also been stepping up. That is for BENTIU City. I think he has had 2 incredible saves. Well, he's going to need a little bit of treatment right there before he gets back to his speed. And of course, the captain Ojok Julius trying to have a word with the coach right there. I think it's going to be very important. Well, gets back to his feet, and that means action should be getting back any moment from now. Young Stars, who have enjoyed much of the possession in the last 10 minutes, still trail by a goal to nil. Dungus swinging in, wins possession. Here comes Dungus. This could be dangerous for Young Stars. Dungus is very incredible with both feet. Opportunity! An offside goal from the first assistant referee. Well, of course, BENTIU City have already made substitution. Bol Ganyai has been replaced by Marco Lual. He's doing shot number 24. And this could be dangerous for youngsters. What can you do? Beats one. Finish. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the second goal of the game. Soft one. Beats the defender. Sspl swings in, but doesn't really have much to do. And they concede the second of the game. BENTIU City 2, Youngsters FC of Torrid 0. What a turnaround for the citizens. Very disappointing, especially after stabilizing and playing some incredible football. They get on to a concede towards the end of the first 45 minutes. That should really be a very tough pill to swallow, especially for the goalkeeper. That is Sspl, who has had an incredible first half so far. Here comes Youngsters. Solomon disposes. Nathaniel finds Great. Tango finds Nathaniel. Nathaniel passes one in. This could be dangerous yet again. This is going to be one night of laughter. Still, BENTIU City trying to maintain the possession. Finally disposes and wins a free kick. I mean, even the fans in the stands probably have seen the game plan for BENTIU City. Get the ball, swing it in, make the runs, and beat the goalkeeper. That is simply what they've been doing. And it's taking long for the youngsters tacticians to be able to realize this and deploy tactics to stop that. Very funny. BENTIU City looking for goal number 3. A simple pass. Opportunity for goal number 3! Hits the goal post! And they still leave dangerously. Charchwal. Give it to a Chan. Of course, pass back. Here is James. Well, offside call from the assistant referee. Referee says offside. And that means the youngsters will have a couple of minutes to relax before getting the action back underway yet again. It's a long one. Only 2 orange shirts around there. But of course, not much done with it. It's taken away by the goalkeeper. That is Gabriel Aguem. Tango sends it to Morris. Morris sends it to, that is Omot Ojulu. Ojulu finds Great. Ojulu. I mean, simply having a good time right now. It's a long one yet again into the area. Disaster. Charchwal swings in, makes a pass. What can they do? Can they shoot? Beats one again. Opportunity for goal number 3, but blocked and cleared away from the danger zone. Youngsters. They've lived dangerously, but it's nothing new to them. Wins a free kick. Started quickly. What can they do? One pass, complete another, sends one up front. Those are basically 4 passes, short strings, and successful. Of course, a Great is dispossessed. Now what can they do? It's a long one down the left. Can they grab one back before halftime? Beautifully done. Taken away by Morris. And that's going to be a corner kick for Youngsters. They are fighting time. They're 2 goals down. and not so much to say, especially when it comes to opportunities. They have not had most of those. Here comes the delivery. Not a result, but of course a shot. Foul committed. It's going to be a free kick for that is BENTIU City. An offside call right there. Started immediately. BENTIU City. We'll have to see out the last few minutes of first half. And you think, well, he simply dances through. That Repertoire defense goes down. Referee says a play on. Nothing really much to look at. But of course, should have really released that ball quite on time. And you would think Dungus, captain up against captain. But of course, Dungus get the better of his compatriot. Fortunate enough, the yellow, rather the orange shirts were in number and were able to win that battle. Dispossessed. Nyak Riek wins possession, sends one up front. But it's taken under control for Young Stars. What can they do? An offside call from the first assistant referee. Offside it is. Here's a long one looking for Char. Chwal controls it beautifully. Great is dispossessed. Young Stars. What can they do? Dungu swings in. Another opportunity for that is a BENTIU City. Chwal 2 against 3. Controlled. Dungus. And of course, Sabelino. He's a crossbar. Headed away and out of danger. I mean, how many times does Sabelino have to really save this particular team? He is not in any rush to stop doing that. He's going to step up at every given opportunity and save the team. He has done that countless times and he continues to do that. Now, Young Stars, can they support the goalkeeper and get one back? Beats one, but dispossessed. Well, finally wins the corner kick. Corner kick for Young Stars FC of Turin. 3 additional minutes to be played in the first half. That's what the upload says. Here comes a corner kick. Clear away from danger area. What can they do? BENTIU City have the numbers. The build-up is impressive. Space wins that. This could be another run. Could be 2 against 3 any moment from now. This is an opportunity. This could be goal number. Oh, dispossessed. And of course, Young Stars have the space. Unfortunately, it's taken. And here comes BENTIU City. Omot Ojulu. Great goes down. Wins a free kick. He goes by the name of Howard, but he prefers to be called Great for his doings in the middle of the park. Long one. Dungus slips and let the ball go through. Yes, Ojulu sends one to Morris. Morris finds Great. Great sends one down the right. What can they do? Can a cross come in? Not quite. Taking their time. They know it's basically a minute and a couple of seconds before the referee brings the first 45 minutes to a wrap. A Tango James has Ojulu to his left. Ojulu is the target. keeps it in play. A cross, long, kept in play. Can he finish it? Not quite. Goes down. Referee says play on. Young Stars with a little bit of space, and of course, referee holds the game so the player can be attended to. But I think that has been really, really an impressive first 45 minutes for BENTIU City. And in as much as he is 2 goals down, I would say it has been an impressive first 45 minutes for Sspl, who is in between the sticks for Young Stars FC of Turin. Not often do we see goalkeepers stepping up big time like he has done today. Fair play. The ball should be probably given back to Young Stars. They had the possession. Yes, just as I thought, Young Stars are given the possession. Sspl finds his compatriot, that is Nelson Hakim. Goes to the captain, that is Ojok Julius. Julius sends it down the right. Long one could be the final attack for the first 45 minutes. But Nyak Riek is not playing. Protects the ball with his life. Puts his body on the line. Sends in a clearance. Free kick for BENTIU City. Long delivery. Can someone respond to it? Yes, he does. Clears. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of the first 45 minutes. It is BENTIU City 2 and Young Stars FC of Turin 0. My name is Disco 211 in the commentary box. We'll be back for the last 45 minutes of the game. Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the second half of this very particular game. It is the MTN South Sudan Premier League, a game between BENTIU City, who are donning on the Shark colors, and you have Young Stars FC of Torit putting on orange and black. First half ended 2 goals to 0 in favor of the Citizens. Goals are from Dungus, who is the captain of the team. A very, very versatile player. He has played across the defense line. He has played in the midfield, and today he's been deployed as a number 10. Very, very funny to see right there. But of course, the second goal came in from that is great. You can call him Howard Ball. And of course, you could think it's been an incredible 45 minutes for them. They've been able to play long balls, which have so much threatened that is Young Stars' defense. Even only for the goalkeeper, Sspl, the scoreline would have not been as it is right now. Opportunity for Young Stars. Gets across into the area completely. Nobody to make that final contact. And of course, ball is sent out of play, throw in for Young Stars. Beginning second half on a high gear, Young Stars will be hoping to get an early goal. You think that could really push for a comeback if they get one. But until then, it is still a chase of ghost. Here comes the boys from Torit. Opportunity for a cross. There's one awaiting. Back heals it. Beautifully kept in play. Beautiful cross. Controlled. What can he do? Opportunity goes down. Nothing to do. He's facing the opposite side. And he can shoot. What can he do? Can he finally shoot? Goes down. Can he shoot? Goes down. Referee says that is going to be a corner kick. I mean, a force of legs, definitely. You can't deny that. But of course, the ability to be able to maneuver through that defense and keep the ball, incredible. Incredible. Pellegrino is the name. Corner kick for Young Stars. What can they do? Long delivery. Beautifully swept in right there. But of course, a clear way by Nyak Riek. That cross is not the best. But of course, it's taken out of the danger zone. Dungus plays the Tango in. Tango is dispossessed. Young Stars are still making strides, trying to get an early goal in the second half. It's a long one. That could be a poor decision. Headed away. Great. Great finds Dungus, who is already flying. Now he's on the left, playing as a left winger. Dungus beats his man. Swing, says the ball in. Still kept in play. BENTIU City, can they get goal number 3? Beats one. Oh my goodness, blocked right there. Sweet passes from the Citizens. But the final cutting edge, lacking, dispossessed. Here comes Maurice Paul. Maurice. Paul Orieng is waiting, but of course opts to go out front, find Dungus. Dungus plays Lual in. Dungus, can he get goal number 2 for himself? Not quite. He is blocked, and of course swings in. It's going to be going the other way around. It's a free kick, the referee says. Well, Dungus is looking to make it a brace for himself, and goal number 3 for BENTIU City. But until then, right now, it still stands BENTIU City 2 and Young Stars 0. Great, making the strides in the middle of the pitch. Opportunity for a cross, but of course, pulls the trigger and doesn't release it. They'll be forced to backtrack and build up afresh. Here comes the opportunity. Makes a pass. down the right, pulls the trigger, swings it in, and is deflected, taken away from the danger zone. Youngsters with a long delivery, beautiful control right there. This could be dangerous for BENTIU City. Could be goal number 1 for shoots. Poor one right there. Gabriel Guem picks it up for BENTIU City. Opportunity wasted, and lays the ball. That is to Paul Oriang. Tango falling in deep right there. Morris beats one. It's a great Howard ball. Offside. Offside. And of course, they get things running straight. They win a free kick, rather a throw in. Of course, you would think that is youngsters have exactly started from where they stopped, making strides. He has an opportunity to break in, misses it, but of course, great wins it for BENTIU City. Makes that pass, finds the high flying Tango, but of course, Sabit Lino comes and picks it up for youngsters. Sabit goes long, trying to play pretty much like BENTIU City. Gabriel Guem picks it up, sends it to Pal Oriang. Pal finds Nathaniel. Nathaniel finds Pal, but of course Pal is called offside. Quick one right there for that is youngsters. Dispossessed right away. Dungus fighting tooth and nail. Great wins possession, finds Dungus. Dungus finds Great. Two of the goal scorers combining efforts. Can you create the third one? Finds Dungus again. Dungus shoots, but of course goes wide. Goal kick for youngsters. Sabit for youngsters. Long delivery going down the left. Kept in play. But of course dispossessed right away. BENTIU City with possession. Tango. There were 2 citizens in the area waiting for a cross. What can he do? Dings in a pass. But of course it's blocked. Getting out of the danger zone is youngsters. They have the men. Now an opportunity to make that pass. Can he? He beats his man. But of course, not the very best of the passes. Middle of the park. It goes all the way through to Great, who wins possession back for that is BENTIU City. Now Pal Oriang. Pal finds Dungus. Dungus to Pal. What can Pal do? Cross! And clear away from the danger zone. Just at the edge of the box. Still dangerous, but of course taken away. Now youngsters, what can they do? 1 against 2. Can he beat those 2 defenders? Can he bring one in? Beats another one. He's going down. Beats another one. Final goes down. Wins a free kick. Beautiful right there. Beautiful run. Right from the edge of the pitch to the edge of the 18-yard box. You need to give credit to that is Ladu Pellegrino. Ladu Pellegrino. What a run he had right there. Amazing. Players rumbling up. Referee discharges players, says, go and organize yourselves and prepare for the ball. We have nothing to talk about. BENTIU City to organize a wall 10 yards away from where the ball is. And the wall contains 6 players. Well, 2 walk away, and that means they'll be left with 5 players in that particular wall. A couple of orange shirts around there as well. 3 stand on the ball. Well, substitution being prepared for Young Stars. Can they grab one? Opportunity. Shoots. Oh! Beautiful! That's a goal for Young Stars. 2-1. That's what the scoreline says. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Well, of course, Young Stars grab one, and you think this is going to be really amazing to see how they can be able to apply a bit of momentum and see if they can be able to get something out of this particular game. Set piece looked dangerous and simply made it dangerous for the team. They scored it, and they are back in the game. They have made substitution. That's the number 8, Thok Okwang, has made the way for, that is Odua, who is putting on shirt number 12. Let's see what Odua will bring into this particular team that is looking to make amends for their mistakes in the first half. Pal finds Morris. Dungus. Pal. Long one. Could be dangerous. An offside call from the second assistant referee. Sspl starts it immediately. What can Young Stars do? Can they get back in? They're only a goal away from leveling matters. Solomon Joseph is still Young Stars. Dings the ball over 2 players and goes all the way to Joseph Guam for BENTIU City. Joseph goes long. This could be really interesting to see what he does with the ball. Save it, fumbles, but of course controls it. Medics to be called onto the pitch. Of course, one of the most dedicated medical personnel in the country, offering services to almost all the national teams, including the junior and the women teams. That is Kwaje. Steps in right there to assist with the situation of the player. These are the unsung heroes of the country that we hardly talk about. And of course, I'd want to use a couple of seconds to shine a little bit of light on him and every other medical personnel that has been offering services to players, to coaching staff, and overall helping with the health, especially in a country like South Sudan. We appreciate you all. Sspl to be given the ball. Substitution for BENTIU City. Well, Sabit finally given the ball. It's a long delivery right there. And of course, Gretz wins it for BENTIU City. They have possession, but not numbers at the back to make the pass. Dispossessed, well, still keeps it, and finally finds Pal Oriang. Pal, Dungus finds Pal. Pal finds Lual. What can Lual do? Can he make it 3? Oh, saved by Sabit Lino. What a man. He's on duty and he's performing wonders for young stars. Passes the ball to the left. Sends it in the middle of the pitch. What can he do? Trips, but of course keeps in play. It's a flick out of bound. Throw in for BENTIU City. Medics again called into action. It's definitely one of those days where, you know, players get to put in their very best. Of course, for now, the medics will not be needed. Action back underway. BENTIU City, they're looking for goal number 3, while youngsters are looking for an equalizer. 2 different missions with 1 goal. That is getting the ball at the back of the net. Long cross, out of bound. That's going to be a goal kick. Youngsters have the space and have the men beautifully. Still going. Youngsters have an opportunity. What can he do? Can he pass it down the left? He shoots! Very soft one. Goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. That is Gabriel Guem. Dungus finds Lual. His pass is intercepted. Youngsters trying to build from the back. How far can they go? Headed away by Morris. Brought in. Youngsters. Beautiful one. A beautiful pass right there. This could be dangerous. Oh! Matters leveled at the Juba National Stadium. Youngsters FC of Dorid back level in the game. What a flick that was. Well, what a flick that was. And what a finish from Thomas. BENTIU City 2. Youngsters FC of Dorid 2. I told you earlier on, these are the kind of games that look really not entertaining on paper, but serve you the most entertainment, especially on the pitch. 2 first half goals from BENTIU City and 2 second half goals from Youngsters. We are leveled at the Juba National Stadium. It is the MTN South Sudan Premier League. Let's see who will make the most out of their chances to decide who walks home with the 3 points in this very particular game, or will the spoils be shared? The question will only best be answered by time. And the time starts ticking right now. Well, of course, BENTIU City, great, looking for Pal. Kept in play. Silly dance between Pal, Dungus. With the ball gets lost in between his legs. Here comes Youngsters. It's a long ball. An offside call from the first assistant referee. Well, tables have turned. It is now Youngsters with the long balls. And BENTIU City being forced to sit deep. Can be surprising how tables can turn. And this could be a very big blow for BENTIU City. Nathaniel is asking for substitution. What a player he has been for the Citizens. He'll be hoping that's not a serious injury. Otherwise, his absence could greatly put the team at a disadvantage. We have witnessed that with Koreum FC. The absence of their captain and centre back, that is Agot Mudafi, has seen the team drastically dropped with performance at the back. Let's see who comes in for. That is Nathaniel. BENTIU City through Tango James. Dinks a ball in. And it's taken away by the goalkeeper. Senior referee says it's an offside after all. Long pass. Can the goalkeeper come out? Not quite. It is protected by, that is Ojulu. Man on. Clears the ball. Dungus swings in. But Youngsters maintaining possession. Tango wins it for Great. Goes down. Wins the free kick. Nyak Riek partnering with, that is Morris right there. The central defense for BENTIU City. They are solid in the first half, not disturbed really. But it all has gone to ashes in the second half. Look at that. Picks the ball up easily. A lot of space to run into. Youngsters are definitely going to give, that is BENTIU City, a bloody nose. If BENTIU City does not settle this particular pace of the game. Swings in. Beautiful flick right there. But had somebody waiting already. There's going to be a free kick. Long delivery. And sent back in by Morris. BENTIU City have given the ball away already. Finally win it back. And dispossess right away. Youngsters have given the ball away. Now BENTIU City 2 against 4. Too many numbers at the back for, that is Youngsters. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he does. That is Pal Oriang. Tango James. James finds Great. Great swings the ball in, looking for Dungus. Dungus is caught offside. Well, Youngsters have a player down, and the medics will have to check on him. A long day for Kwaje and his team. Well, that's all substitution for BENTIU City. They have included, that is Bipal and Thor. And of course, got an Omot Ojulu and the injured Nathaniel out. Gabriel gets the ball and goes down injured. Tough game. Of course, the medics will have to come in right there to check on the player. It's about 20 minutes to the end of the game. Probably a few additional minutes on top of that. Of course, we stand at 2-2 at the moment. Dungus opened the scoring for BENTIU City in the 2nd minute. Meanwhile, Gret, can call him Howard Ball, scored in the 37th minute to lead the Citizens to a 2-0 lead at halftime. Meanwhile, Ladu Pellegrino scored one of the filthiest set pieces in the game. Crazy free kick. Of course, to give the team a little bit of hope before Thomas, a local finish from that is unimpressive, a flick to level matters 2-2 as things stand between BENTIU City and Youngstars FC of Torrid. Gabriel Guem still being attended to. Of course, expect players and match officials to hydrate a little bit as the player gets attended to. Well, back on his feet. Action should be underway any moment from now. Gives it back to Gabriel. Has Nyak. Goes long. Nice one right there from Tor. That is his first touch of the game. Dispossessed. Here comes Nyak. Nyak takes a long one right there. Could be a chase down the left, but of course, Savit is there. Dungus tried to interfere, but of course, thought it wise enough to let it flow. And now Youngstars. A dink in right there. Intercepted. Out of play. Throw in for Youngstars. Nyak Riek was the man. Made that cut down. And the interception to get the ball off danger could be disastrous if not taken care of. Well, it's handled. Not the best way possible, but off the danger zone. That's all you want. Getting into it right there. Can he keep in play? Yes, he does. But his pass goes all the way to find an orange and a black. Can he keep that? Not quite. Taken away by Gabriel. Gabriel has a pal to the left, but he opts to go long. Looking for Tor. This could be dangerous for Youngstars, but there is one man who can decide what goes on, especially in the 18-yard box, and that is Sspl. He grabs it for Youngstars. Long delivery. Could be disastrous. An opportunity. Can he pass the ball? Oh my goodness. Does not. And the ball is blocked. BENTIU City. Tango James. James beats another one. Beautiful pass right there from James. This could be goal number 3 for BENTIU City. Opportunity. Can he shoot? Shoot. Not right. Finally takes a shot. And Savit Lino, ladies and gentlemen, says no. Another opportunity again for BENTIU City. Dispossessed. Youngstars with the clearance. Free kick for Youngstars. What a day Sspl is having in between the sticks for Youngstars. Remarkable performance from the youngster, donning shot number 92. He definitely should be one of those players in contention for man of the match. Well, of course, Sebelino struggling to get to his feet, hoping that he's okay. Yes, finally gets back on his feet. Youngs has given the advantage. They swing one up front. And of course, BENTIU City not trying to take any chances. Clear in immediately. It's still a tooth and nail, a fight for both teams for maximum points. As things stand, spoils will be shared. It is still 2-2. A long delivery for Young Stars. Looking for men up front. Clearance. A push up front from Great. Brush of the contested area. It is still Young Stars who have really enjoyed majority of the possession in this very particular game. Headed back. BENTIU City with not so many options. Win a throw in down the right. just on the face of the Sabamai. It's a long throw. Clears it. Goes out of play yet again. Another throw in for BENTIU City. Started quickly. What can he do? Beautifully. Swings one in. Control. What can he do? Takes a weird shot. Very weird by all standards. You think that was a trigger pulled simply to attract faces, but he simply just sent it out wide. Goal kick for Youngsters. Severino a little bit slower than he was before. You think he really had a serious knock, but of course you could really appreciate the medics for trying to keep him in the game and going. That's a free kick to BENTIU City. Dungus, the captain of the team, doing everything necessary to be able to put his team first. Free kick. A 3-1 wall, it will be. Are we going to see another Declan Rice situation against Thibaut Courtois? It is a Savidlino standing in the way of BENTIU City. It's a soft one. And here is a long one. And intercepted. Beautifully done. Goes down, wins the free kick. Not impressed with the tackle. But of course, send the ball out of play. Throw in for Youngsters. The rush has really not paid off. It's a long delivery. Response. Handball, the referee says. Tango James and Bipal are now partnering, that is, in that central midfield for BENTIU City. Of course, Omot Ojulu and Nathanael both got substituted. Panom as well got substituted for Lual. Long delivery into the area. Can he shoot? Blocked. Another shot! Inches wide. Goal kick for Youngsters. Goal kick it is. Long delivery from Sabit. Cleared from Nyak. Marco Lual trying to get out of the consignment. And finally does that. Beautiful crossing right there from Great. But of course, so many orange shots. Let it go through. Tor fighting it out right there with the Youngsters defense. It's going to be a free kick for BENTIU City as per the second assistant referee's flag. Yes, it is a free kick. Long delivery. Clear away from the danger area. Too many orange shots running after it. Kept in play by Tango James. Well, first assistant referee says is out of bound. Throw in for Youngsters. Immediately, Dungus wins it for BENTIU City. Dungus sends it down the right. Do they have the numbers? It's a long one. Beautifully protects it. What can he do? Beaten. Youngsters getting out of the danger area. This could be dangerous now. Tables have turned very fast for BENTIU City. No numbers in the middle of the pitch. Great wins possession back for BENTIU City. Finds Marco Lual. Marco beats his man. Great. Sends the pass in. And Tor is fighting to the nail. Goes all the way. Throw in for BENTIU City. Substitution for both teams. BENTIU City will have one substitution, while Youngsters will have double substitution as things stand. What can BENTIU City do? Time is against them. They do understand that metrics, and you think they want the points, but looks like Youngsters needs the points even more. Tango looks like he's the sitting number 6 now for the team. Swings one in, and an offside call from the second assistant referee. But of course, Sspl he's not taking any chances. Comes out and he clears at every given opportunity. Since there's no VAR, he's not going to take any chances. Delivers. Referee blows for a free kick for Youngsters. Nyak Riek is the culprit. Yellow card to Nyak. Ladu Pellegrino will score that filthy free kick. He's awaiting to receive the ball just on the right flank. Meanwhile, Marco Lual and Howard Ball, or simply call him Great, make a two-man wall. Here comes the delivery. Sweet one. But simply goes into the hands of Gabriel Guem for BENTIU City. It's a long one. 2 against 2. Who gets the first ball? Cleared for BENTIU City. For Youngsters rather. Middle of the park. Here comes Great. Dings one over the Aza. The man, that's Emmanuel Towongo. Finally win possession back. Youngsters are getting out of the danger zone. Could be 1 against 2 in a moment from now. It's a long one. This could be dangerous for BENTIU City. Goes down. Back ball goes all the way. Referee says it's a corner kick. That's what the referee says. Can he shoot? Well, that is basically an opportunity wasted. Goal kick for BENTIU City. The upload is up. We will have 6 additional minutes before the game can come to an end. Clearance from Sspl. Youngsters have really benefited from having Sspl in the starting 11 today. Now comes BENTIU City, dispossessed. Not really very far. It's a long one. Everything to fight for. Goalkeeper comes out. Clears. Controlled. This could be dangerous for BENTIU City. Can he? Not quite. Gabriel back in his line. BENTIU City back defending while Young Stars keep on attacking, applying pressure from all angles. Clearance and send back in. Tango sends it down the right where there is a little bit of space for them to breathe. Oh my goodness! He missed that, but lucky enough to recover. That is Morris. Throw in. Throw in for Young Stars. This could be an opportunity. Can he cross? Not quite. Taken away. Can he clear? Getting out of the danger area. Too many legs. A cross, not possible at the moment. But still, opportunity put out of play. Corner kick for Young Stars. Corner kick for Young Stars. A long one. Punched away by Gabriel. And cleared away for BENTIU City. Another shot. Taken away by Gabriel. Gabriel goes long. 3 against 3. Who gets there first? Can he control? Not quite. Bounces off his feet. Goal kick for Young Stars. He started quickly. No time to waste. Throw in for Young Stars. A long throw. Brushed. Not out of danger. But it is still in possession for BENTIU City. Controlled. Opportunity! Taken away by the goalkeeper, Gabriel. Well, BENTIU City simply causing themselves problems. It's an opportunity. Can he tap that ball? But of course, headed away by Sspl. Cleared. And acrobatic. Here comes BENTIU City now. Can they get a winning goal? Great. Finds a Pal. Pal. It's a long one. Deflected. Young Stars on the run. Not quite. Deflected. Throw in for Young Stars. Taken quickly. Can he get it to Pellegrino? Not quite. Nyakriak. Pal wanted advantage. But of course it's too late. It was called. And Nyak resides it. Great with the long one. Cleared away. Throw in for BENTIU City. Time is ticking. Long throw by Great. Kept in play. And acrobatic. The agenda is to move the ball forward. But for how long? Great swings into action. Heads into the area. Gotten out of the danger zone. Young Stars now. Getting out of the danger. Let the ball fly through. A mistake could be. Opportunity for BENTIU City. Can he shoot? Goes inches wide. It's a goal kick. Nyakri can't believe it. He goes flat on his tummy. But yes, it's going to be a goal kick. Started quickly. It's a long one. Nyak heads it back in. A brush from Pal. Still everything to fight for. The final whistle will be the one to stop the battle for two sides. A cross! Oh my goodness, misses from close range. Puts too much power behind the ball and flies into the sky. Goal kick for Young Stars. Toro couldn't keep his efforts down. And that's going to be enough breathing space for Young Stars. Sebelino with long delivery. Brushed. Controlled by James. His efforts are intercepted. Young Stars now with a counter. It's a long one into the left side of the pitch. Can he give him play? Not quite. It's going to be a throw in for Young Stars. It started quickly. This could be an opportunity for a cross. Goes short. Deflected and goes out for a goal kick. First assistant referee says the deflection came off a player that was in an offside position, and that is offside. And ladies and gentlemen, before the offside is taken, the center referee says thank you all. That will be it for today's game. It is BENTIU City 2, Young Stars FC of Torrid 2. Two amazing second half goals from Ladu Pellegrino and Thomas Lokol have given the Torrid Bay side a point after a disappointing first 45 minutes, seeing Dongus and great scoring for BENTIU City. That's going to be the end of the live stream. My name is the Disco 211. See you tomorrow.